Hey everyone, my name is Gamer Corey and welcome back to another Red Dead Online video. Now in today's video we are going to be going over three separate things. The first one being where you guys can go ahead and find Madame Nazar for today, or Madame Nazar's location. The second thing that we're actually going to go over is all the different collection sets and their current cycles. And then last but not least, we're going to go over all of the daily challenges, daily role, and daily general challenges in extensive detail so that you guys can earn as much gold as possible here in Red Dead Online. But without further ado, let's go ahead and show you guys where you can go ahead and find Madame Nazar for today. And she's going to be out west again. Not down in Plainview this time, but she's going to be just south of Twin Rocks. Now, your quickest fast travel location will be in Armadillo. Just head a little bit northwest from there, and you'll be able to find her pretty easy peasy. So, hopefully this does help you guys out. And if this is the only thing that you guys came here for today, then don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. Also, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button on the video. A like would definitely be appreciated. It shows your support to the channel. Shows that you appreciate the videos that are being made and the content that's being created. And honestly, if somebody else needs help and you needed help, it might allow them to find this channel so they can get help the same way that you did. So definitely do those things. It would help me out a lot. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next thing. But before we do that, I just want to talk a little bit about live streaming. I do live stream every Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and those times are going to be listed on my website, which is gamercorey.com. I do live stream every once in a while from other days. The best way to get notified for them is to make sure that you guys are subscribed with all bell notifications turned on. I also do have memberships here on the channel, so if you want to support me further as a content creator, you're directly going to support my family and I so that I can continue to do this for you guys and make content for you. So definitely would appreciate that if at least you would click on that little link down below and at least check out the memberships that I have here to offer. All right, let's go and talk a little bit about the next thing, and that is the different collection sets and their current cycles. Now, these change every single day at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so definitely make sure that you guys know that. So if you guys are doing this video after that, they will have changed already, and I don't update until Madame Nazar changes at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, so the ones that I like to go after are going to be the coins or the lost jewelry. Now, the coins and the lost jewelry do require you guys to have the field shovel or the metal detector. However, you do make the most amount of money in the shortest amount of time possible. You make $540 per hour, and it takes anywhere between 3 and 3.5 hours to actually complete those 5 sets. Now, coins are going to be a part of cycle number 2 for today, and then the lost jewelry will also be a part of cycle number 2. Now, the other 2 sets that are needed, either the field shovel or the metal detector, are going to be the arrowheads or the family heirlooms. And arrowheads are going to be a part of cycle number 6 for today. And then we have the family heirlooms, which is going to be a part of cycle number 4. Now, the next 4 sets that I'm going to go over, you don't even have to be a collector at all in order to collect them. Maybe a low-rank collector. Maybe you just don't have enough money to purchase the field shovel or the metal detector, or maybe just not even high enough rank yet. Whatever it might be, these next 4 sets are going to be for you guys. You have the American Wildflowers at cycle number 3, the Tarot Cards at cycle number 3, the Antique Alcohol Bottles at cycle number 5, and then the bird eggs are going to be a part of cycle number 6. So that is all the different current cycles and their collection sets that are associated with them for today, at least until 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the next thing that we are going to talk about, and that is all the daily challenges and how you guys can actually earn as much gold as possible. So let's just go and break down this list real quick. There's 19 daily challenges that are available as of right now before any type of updates. This might change whenever we get a new role, but let's go over the list. Let's start with the daily general. We have to travel a distance of 5280 on a mount. That's just basically staying on your horse. We have 5 fish caught with food, 1 jump from horse to a moving wagon. We have 5 non-player enemies trampled, 1 posse infighting completed, visited a shop in Strawberry, and then 5 wild carrots picked. And then for the daily role challenges, we have drink your own strong moonshine. We have to make $200 money made from moonshine, and then moonshine sold with 5 minutes left. 3 camp stews eaten, 15,838 distant delivery wagon while traveled on a mission, and then 2 goods sold to a local buyer. We have 1 antique alcohol drunk, 3 coins found, and then 3 lost jewelry found. And then, the last but not least, we have the bounty hunter role. We have 3 bounty targets lassoed from horseback, 3 bounty targets looted, and then 2 bounty targets taken down with bolas. So there you go. That is all the daily challenges for you guys today. All right, let's go to break these down in detail now that you guys have been here. Now you can earn up to 11 gold bars every single day from just doing the daily challenges. However, there are 2 requirements that are needed, and this is the best way of earning gold here in Red Dead Online, hands down. You can earn 5 gold bars from completing the daily general challenges, and then 6 gold bars from completing the daily role challenges. There's only 7 daily general, but there's 12 or up to 12 daily role challenges. So it's better to go after the daily general ones if you can, and especially if you can get all 7 of them, because then you get that one, basically 1.5 gold bars once you hit that maximum potential or payout for the gold. So you do need 2 requirements for this. Number 1, you do have to have a continuation streak of 21 days in a row, completing at least just 1 daily challenge each day. Super simple. I go through all of them every single day with you guys, and you guys can pick the easiest one if you want. And then the next one that you're going to need is you're going to want to have all the different roles that are available, which is 4 of them right now, and then be at least a rank 10 in each of those roles in order to get the most amount of gold as possible in Red Dead. Now, I spend anywhere between a half an hour and an hour each day, and I generate probably, I get anywhere between 5 and 7, I would say, on average, for the daily challenge is completed. And you can see that my gold does significantly go up each and every single day. I mean, just a couple days ago, we hit 2,000 gold, and that's not really playing any PvP-related activities. So, because I'm not a big fan of PvP, I'll play it from time to time, but not all that often. So just to let you guys know. So let's break these down. First one that we already kind of talked about, we just have to travel on your horse. All you have to do is move on your horse. So me doing the video and me walking away and doing the camera thing, this is one way that I can do it. You can run, you can gallop, you can walk, it doesn't matter. We got 5 fish caught with food. Now food can be, you got bread, you got cheese, and I can't remember what the other one is off the top of my head. But basically use the actual food bait when you're catching fish. I prefer to go on the Dakota River, but you can pretty much go anywhere where there's water. You can go right outside of Blackwater if you want to. You're going to find, you know, rock bass and bluegill and redfin and chain pickerel, lake sturgeon there. Certain areas you're going to find, you know, sockeye salmon or perch or whatever it might be. So definitely just go wherever you're comfortable with fishing. I'm going to be fishing on the Dakota River really close to Valentine, which is like right off of Caliban Seat. All right, so let's go ahead and talk a little bit about the next one for the daily challenges. We have to jump from our horse to a moving wagon, or just a horse to a moving wagon. So any of the major cities is going to be where you probably want to be, unless you can find a wagon just outside of one of those cities. But I would do it probably in a city like Valentine. Blackwater would work, Saint Denis, Rhodes, whatever. Pretty easy to get this one completed. All you have to do is push the button associated with it. For the Xbox, it's going to be X. And then we have 5 non-player enemies trampled. So how I like to do this one is you shoot your horse, lasso them, hog tie them, and then basically trample over them. And that's how I like to get that one completed, just so that, you know, they're a hog tied. Otherwise, you can just run people over. It doesn't really matter. If they're just standing there, just run them over. That's all you got to do. Posse infighting completed. Now, this does require you to play at least with one other player. Either their posse or your posse, and then start the infighting. If it's grayed out and you can't participate in the infighting or the posse versus mode, then just join into a brand new session and you should be able to start that up. You only have to kill each other 1 time actually each to really make sure that this counts. There has been a couple times where I've done this in the past, unless they have fixed it, where if you don't shoot each other at all, then it doesn't count towards as a infighting completed. So just make sure that you do that. We have to visit a shop in Strawberry. I like to go to the butcher just because you don't even have to get off the horse. You can just ride really close. Otherwise, go to another shop that's really there, is the general store. So just choose one of those. Wild carrots can honestly be found everywhere. There's some just right outside of Blackwater, pretty close to where I'm actually located. I don't even know if I really need to go over where they're at, but I guess I will. Again, I'm going to do it right outside of Blackwater, kind of where I'm currently located. I know there's going to be one right here above the W. There's going to be one down here below the E, maybe a little bit further. You're also going to have one that's going to be right here by the T, which is really close to where I'm currently located. You're also going to find one about here. You'll find another batch here-ish. These are general locations. Just you'll have to search for these in that area, but you can find anywhere from 1 to 3 in each group, and that should be sufficient for you guys. Otherwise, literally, if you guys zoom out on this map, you can find them literally everywhere. Any of the states are going to have wild carrots. So wild carrots, thyme, oregano, and mint are the most common of the herbs that you guys can find almost everywhere in every state. You don't have to go to a very specific location if you don't want to. All right, let's move on to the daily roll challenges for today. Now, a lot of these look like they were pretty easy. We have to drink our own strong moonshine, which we had that yesterday. So as long as you have one brewing or one completed, just go there and drink it. Now, yesterday, actually, I was not able to drink mine, but mine was completed. I just had to log into a brand new session, and then it worked just fine. So if that happens to you, just do the same thing. We have to sell our moonshine, so if it's completed, just sell it. Preferably, you guys have strong moonshine with one of the special ingredients, so Argarita flower, Creek plum, or Caribbean rum. And that will give you 247 as long as you don't break a bottle. If you break one bottle, you'll lose like $80 or $70 of that income. It's like 180 is what you receive, which is ridiculous by just breaking one bottle. And then we have to have one moonshine sold with 5 minutes left on the clock. So basically, drink your own strong moonshine, sell it, don't break any bottles, and basically get there as fast as you possibly can. They all kind of go together, which is kind of nice for today. The trader roll, we have 3 camp stews eaten. As long as you have the stew pot, you're going to be able to eat the base quality stew that's there. You don't even have to add any ingredients, so that one's really easy to do, especially if you have the stew pot. If you guys don't have the stew pot, I would recommend getting it as soon as you possibly can. We have to travel a distance of 15,838 on a delivery wagon while on a mission. That's basically 2 distant deliveries to get that one completed. So it's going to take 20 minutes to a half an hour just to get those deliveries completed, which that's a lot of time for just half a gold bar. I like to set these up, and I'll go over at the end of the video which ones I'm planning on doing, so you guys kind of get an idea of how I get, spend as little time as possible, basically being as effective as possible by getting as much gold in the shortest amount of time. And then we have 2 goods sold to a local buyer. We have 1 antique alcohol drunk. This one's really simple. Just pull up your... Actually, I'll just do it with you guys. All you have to do is pull up your satchel. And you guys go up, not the catalog. I didn't mean to do that. So that's going to take an extra couple seconds there. We're just going to pull up our satchel here. We're going to go over to the back side here. And we're going to go to the antique alcohol bottles. And we can just drink whatever one you want. So I guess I'll just do Tennessee whiskey right here. And that's all you have to do to get that one completed. So I continue my streak and I get 0.5 gold. Pretty easy peasy. Let's go ahead and look at the rest of them for the rolls. Let's see. We got coins and lost jewelry. Again, coins will be a part of cycle number 2, and the same thing with the lost jewelry will be a part of cycle number 2. So just go ahead and collect those. Honestly, they give you guys the most amount of money, so you might as well at least collect the 3 of them for today. That's if you need the money anyway. We have 3 bounty targets lassoed from horseback. So whatever your bounty target is, just lasso them from your horseback and you'll be fine. Preferably using the reinforced lasso, but you don't have to specifically today. We had to do that yesterday. We have 3 bounty targets looted. So once you lasso them, hog tie and lasso them, or lasso then hog tie, I guess, and then you loot them. That's pretty easy. And then 2 bolas taken down with bolas. So how I would actually do this is I would lasso them, let them get up, get off my horse as they're getting up, basically take out my bolas, take them down with bolas, and then go and hog tie them, and then loot them. And then all 3 of them can go together. So you can do this if you only want to do it singly, like single targets. So it would take you 3, which can generate you anywhere between like a half a gold or a quarter gold bar and a half a gold bar extra for the bounty hunter mission, which is pretty amazing. So that's awesome. Which bounty hunting is the only way that it gives the additional gold anyway, which is quite nice. But if we're looking at this list real quick, I'm going to show you guys the way that I would do this. Obviously, just going from point A to point B all the time, and then point C and then point D, I'm going to get this one pretty easy. By walking from where I started this video to here, we already got 1,004 distance, so that's not bad. I'm going to do some fishing with food. I'll probably do it on the Dakota River, just because I want to be close to Valentine. That's where I spend a majority of my time anyway. I know that there's a lot of wild carrots right there, and I'm really close to a whole bunch of them right now anyway, here in Blackwater. All you do is have to find a wagon, so these 3 can be done. So that's another 1.5 gold bars. Getting non-player enemies trampled, this one will probably take a little bit more time, but not that much time. And then visiting a shop in Strawberry, easy, easy, easy. And then getting wild, so that's, I'm at least probably going to get 4 out of the 7 probably 5 out of 7, maybe even 6 out of 7. I won't be doing the posse one. I can tell you that much right now. On this page, I will be doing obviously the antique alcohol drunk. I will be doing the camp stews eaten. And I might even actually I'll probably drink my own strong moonshine. I might sell it. If I sell it, that'll take another 5 to 10 minutes to complete. So I'm probably looking at a total of about 40 to 45 minutes to get all of my daily challenges done and complete. So if you guys have any questions because yours are different, or how I actually look at in making mine as efficient of my time as possible, then don't forget to leave a comment down below, because I'd love to be able to help you guys out the best way that I possibly can. But again, if you guys did enjoy the video in any way, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot, and it's greatly appreciated. A thumbs up does mean a lot for me on the channel. It shows your support, tells me that you enjoy the videos, and honestly, it helps other people out as well. But until next time, YouTube, you guys keep doing what you're doing because you're already doing it, and you guys stay gaming.